Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're in an 8-4 Shadows over Innistrad draft. I think we're just going to first pick the Slayer's Plate here. Pretty awesome equipment card, and leaves me completely open to everything. Definitely motivates me to want to play a lot of humans, because I think that's a relevant triggered ability. Gyre Reach Bandit is the flip card, which is playable, but not like super exciting. I like Topplegeist. Haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet, but I like it. Uninvited Guest actually seems like a decent card too. Fiery Temper, of course, very good. And Rancid Rats, Stitch Mangler, Throttle. A lot of good playable cards in here, but we're going to first pick the pretty powerful equipment card. Ooh, the old 8 mana Angel. I mean, it's got a strong effect on it. 8 mana is pretty difficult to get to. Could take the Gossip Monger. It is a human. Works well with Slayer's Plate. It's a fine card otherwise. I probably just want this Pour Over the Pages. It's a pretty strong card. I've been impressed every time. I haven't even gotten to play with it yet, but every time I play against someone playing it, I've been pretty impressed. Good card advantage. Yeah, I definitely think it's the strongest card in here. Like I said, it's just too hard to get to 8 mana. It's not impossible. You can definitely do it. But I don't like that you need Delirium on top of that. If I'm paying 8 mana, I just want it. Ooh, Nearheath Chaplain's a really strong card. Pious Evangel's cool, too. I actually kind of like this card. Wildfield Scarecrow is very good, too. Very, very good card, actually. Deceptively good, because you'd think just a 3-mana 1/4 defender is not that good, but it lets you fix if you're splashing, and it puts 2 card types into your graveyard, so it's actually just a really good Delirium card. I think I want this Nearheath Chaplain. This card is just really powerful. A lot of cards wrapped up into this, or a lot of abilities, I should say. In blue, we have this Pieces of the Puzzle, which I don't think is very good. Stormrider Spirit, which I actually think is pretty decent. But let's take the Chaplain, which also happens to be a human, and gives you more stuff to equip with Slayer's Plate. So definitely seems good. Okay. So what do we take now? I can take the Silver Strike. Card's fine. We're looking already a little bit slower, so for the most part, I don't like Silver Strike, but this seems like a time when I could play it and be happy with it. In white, yeah, besides Silver Strike, that's it. In blue, we have another Stormrider Spirit and another piece of the puzzle. We have a Watcher in the Web in green, Aim High. Yeah, let's just take the removal. I don't think this card's particularly good, but I like it. If you have a lot of instant speed spells in your deck, I think it can be pretty valuable. Okay, so I could take the Silent Observer. I mean, it wears Slayer's Plate very well. What does that turn it into? A 5/7 flyer? It's pretty beefy. There's Griff's Boon, which I like, but I don't like it in the same deck as my Silver Strikes. Seems a bit more for aggro. We still could be aggro, but I probably just want the Silent Observer here. Could take the Inquisitor's Ox as well, but I think I'd rather have the flyer. I don't know. I like that it blocks Skulk, too. Kind of a little deceptively good aspect of Silent Observer. There's also Magnifying Glass, too, but we'll take the Silent Observer. All right, well, Reaper of Flight Moonsilver is very good. There's also Puncturing Light and Wicker Witch. I mean, we're looking top-heavy right now, but I really like this Reaper a lot. I think it's a strong 5-drop. It does... How good is just a 5-mana 3/3 now that I think about it? It's not insane. Puncturing Light deals with a lot of things. Gives you some early protection. We have the Slayer's Plate kind of inevitability. This is tough. I think Reaper can end a game. Certainly can end a game if you... But I don't know how good Puncturing Light is right now. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to take Puncturing Light. I don't know how strong it is. I think that Reaper's really good too, but if I don't end up with enough lower end on my curve, I could be in big trouble. So, Fox versus Homunculus and Invasive Surgery, which I wouldn't play. Also Forsaken Sanctuary, I guess. And Deny Existence, which is nice alongside Silver Strike. It's like I'm either going to kill your attacker or counter a creature spell. Not bad. I probably want one of these 2-drops, or I could take the Warped Landscape as well. I don't know which one I like more. I think I actually prefer the Fox. I think I'd rather have the 3 power than the Skulk. I don't think Skulk on a 2 power thing is all that exciting anyway. Unruly Mob wears Slayer's Plate well. It also works well with token producing cards like Nearheath Chaplain. There is Gone Missing, which is kind of removal. I probably take the Unruly Mob. Not a very good aggressive, or much better and aggressive than what we're doing, but it also like wears Slayer's Plate. It's a human. You don't have to have, I mean, every creature I obviously play is going to be able to wear Slayer's Plate, but you get what I'm saying. It's a human. All right, I guess Inquisitor technically has some synergy with Plate. It's also a human, and otherwise there's Rancid Rats in here, which is okay. Rise from the Tides, which doesn't look that great in here. Oh, it actually looks okay. So Rancid Rats. I mean, I guess we'll just cut the white card. We may not be in blue. Could take the Rats for that reason. Inquisitor is so expendable. I'm going to take the Rats, just in case black works out. Got Angel of Deliverance back. There's Stern Constable. I mean, we can take the Angel. Stern Constable's good with Madness, I guess, but I mean, if I'm not going to get Delirium, I don't want to play this, but I don't care about any of these cards, so I guess Constable might be whatever. I'll take the Angel. It's big. Pieces of the Puzzle, Shard of Broken Glass. Maybe in case I need Delirium, take the Shard. What's this do again? Put a charge counter on it, and you can cast instants or sorceries. This card's not very good, but I don't care about any of these other ones, so we'll take it. Survive the Night seems playable. I like investigating and using it as a combat trick. A little bit pricey, but that's okay. So we don't know if we're black or blue yet. I want to be blue, but we basically only saw a couple cards. We've definitely forced our way into white, which is good. We have some powerful white cards. Mostly the Nearheath Chaplain, I guess. But I think this Puncturing Light is good too, like I said. Okay. Inspiring Captain. Kindly Stranger's very good. That's a reason to go deeper down the black path. There's a Moorland Drifter. Inspiring Captain seems okay if he had more. I mean, there's also Humble the Brute, but I don't like first picking that. I could just, I mean, Kindly Stranger's very good. It's going to be more motivation, I guess, to play Shard of Broken Glass. I have only instants at the moment. Well, no, I do have a sorcery. But this puts me deeper in black. I still think it's good. It's also a human, not to be overlooked. Moorland Drifter, fine too. Stranger is just so much better. All right, we'll take the Stranger. It's just such a powerful card if you can get it going. I actually like Thraben Inspector. Tooth Collector's probably just a pick, though. It's a strong card. Removal spell. And, yeah, maybe wheel one of those. Starting to look like we're heading into black. I mean, back-to-back powerful black spells. So we want some Delirium enablers. We do have the Shard, but I'd like some better ones. Removal currently is just a Puncturing Light and a Silver Strike. Is that right? Could take the Throttle for that reason. I like Thraben Gargoyle. It's a good Delirium enabler too, to be honest. cheap, buys you time, doesn't wear plate so well until you transform it though. Otherwise there's Ghoul Caller's Accomplice. I may just want the throttle though, make sure I've got enough removal. I think we're going to do that. Rats number 2. There's also Farbog Revenant. I probably just want the Sinister Concoction though. We don't have any Madness, but it is a Delirium Enabler, and it puts an enchantment in your yard, and it's a pretty solid removal spell. Has some synergy, I guess, with like Unruly Mob if you have it out. I mean, you know what I mean. Sack something, make it bigger. Revenant or Rancid Rats would not be bad either, but I think we're just going to take the removal. I like that Sinister Concoction. All right, another shot at Reaper of Flight Moonsilver. Could also take the Murderous Compulsion. There's also Vessel of Ephemera. All of these cards are good. Vessel, probably better Unruly Mob synergy. Reaper's just solid flyer. Puts games away. Murderous Compulsion's more removal. It's also a sorcery, which our deck kind of wants. We have like all these instances. We don't have any sorceries. I'm going to take the removal spell basically to just... The problem with... I guess the main problem with Delirium is you really do have to have a good... You have to have good diversity of, you know, spell types in your deck, or else you really run into problems. We could take Tenacity. You know, I've been interested in this combat trick. I think it's pretty strong. Otherwise, it's like a Vampire Noble, which I don't really care about. Twins versus Ghoul Caller's Accomplice. We don't have a ton of Madness enablers. We do have Sinister Concoction, but that's about it. I think I want this Accomplice. I like what it does. I've been pretty impressed with this card, besides the fact that it's a human. It's pretty useful. I like the Twins, too. I think Twins in a vacuum are a better card, but I think Accomplice looks a little bit more in line with what I want to do with this deck. Cop Waltz is cool. It's an actual Madness enabler, but I think we want the second Rats. These are going to buy time nicely. None of these cards are really what we're looking for. I'll probably just pick the brain for sideboard, in case there's some bomb I got to deal with. Could take the Merciless Resolve. It actually seems like a fine card. Better with some tokens, but Indignation. I guess it fuels Delirium, but I'm not playing anything else in here, so whatever. All right, Revenant coming back is actually good news. I like this card. I've been overall pretty happy with it. I'm going to take it over Expose Evil. So I like where our deck's at the moment. We've got, what do we have at this point? We have Enchantment, we have Sorcery, we have Instants, Creatures. I'd prefer to not play Shard of Broken Glass, but like I said, it is an actual way to turn on Delirium in here. We're going to take the Mentor and most likely not play it. I'd prefer to not play the Rotten Heart Ghoul either. I'd actually prefer to not play Angel of Deliverance, but I can. If I have to, I guess I will. We've got a pretty good deck for buying time. We're not aggressive. We are not an aggressive deck, but I don't mind being mid-rangey. We've got a great late game plan at the moment. And I like having a great late game plan as well as all of these cheap things to play. Call the Bloodline is going to be real good for Delirium enabling as well. I might just want that. I like this card. Just basically turns all your late game... Like, think of Call the Bloodline with Slayer's Plate. You just suddenly have life-linking 5-power knights whenever you need them. That's pretty insane. I think we're taking that. That just seems too good for our deck. Hopefully Wheel the Rats. The Warped Landscape would be good to us for us too, just for the Delirium enable. but we'll take the Call the Bloodline. I like that. Sanitarium Skeleton, a good synergy with Call the Bloodline. There's a Warped Landscape. Is there anything else that Skeleton has good synergy with? I guess it has good synergy with Merciless Resolve. Decent synergy with Unruly Mob. I guess decent synergy with like Sinister Concoction. Buys time reasonably well. Could take it. Kind of still want the Warped Landscape though. How many Delirium cards do we have at this point? Maybe I don't have enough where I need to worry so much about that. I basically just got the... What did I get that requires it? Well, Kindly Stranger is a pretty important one. Angel, obviously, is if I'm playing it. Tooth Collector is a good one. So I have at least 3 powerful Delirium spells. I might just take the Skeleton here, though. Alright, we'll take it. For a deck that's trying to buy time, I think I can see the... Ooh, Always Watching? I think we gotta take that. That's pretty bonkers. Yeah, nothing else really even close, so we'll take that. I like it. I think we're a 17 land deck at the moment. Ooh, True Faith Sensor seems way too good to pass here. I mean, we already have a ton of humans as well, which makes it even better. Sick with Rancid Rats, too. I love that. 2/2 Vigilance, Death Touch. Skulk, I guess, but Skulk gets less good, admittedly, but still. Well, we're taking it. I don't know what we're cutting for it yet. We're also Creature Light, which could end up being a problem. I guess Call the Bloodline kind of counts as a creature. Here, I guess we take the Twins. Ravenous Bloodseekers are great. Madness Enabler. We're going to take the Twins, though. Likely playing it. Stallion of Ashmouth. What's the Scourge Wolf do? Oh, okay. That's not busted or anything. Alright, I think we're taking the Stallion. We need more creatures. Pale Rider is cool. Stern Constable also turns on... I think Pale Rider's probably better. I mean, I guess you see it as an aggressive card most of the time, but that's kind of how I see Stern Constable, too. I like that Pale Rider turns on Delirium. I think we're cutting the Shard of Broken Glass. We've got Call the Bloodline and stuff, too, so we just don't need to mill ourselves anymore. We've just got better equipment. Well, let's take the Pale Rider, I think. So, Ghoulsteed is a thing. We have the Explosive Apparatus. We might actually want this. Puts an artifact in our graveyard. We've got actually a fair amount of Delirium now. Our removal is so much better. I could take the Ghoulsteed as well. I don't know how I feel about Ghoulsteed. I guess it's okay. It's just a 4/4. Apparatus is only okay, too. I was just thinking a way to get an artifact in our graveyard could be useful. It also can kill things. It's pretty clunky, though. I guess we'll take the Ghoulsteed. Give it a try. Ooh, Rancid Rats number 3. I'm going to take that over Skeleton Key. I have no problem playing all these rats, by the way. Guess none of these cards matter. We'll take the Catalog. So we've got cuts to make, which is always a good problem to have. And our curve looks really good. I kind of don't want to play Angel of Deliverance. We can get Delirium for it, though, so maybe I want to play it, but not really feeling it. Just seems like it'll be an annoying 8-drop in my hand. Macabre Waltz is pretty good, though. I mean, we have a lot of non-creature spells. Got a couple equipments, though, and it's a human. I mean, we're not going to play either, to be fair, I guess. All right, well, I mean, we've got a lot of playables here, which is good. We've got some real choices to make in terms of cuts. So we got to figure this out. Let's figure this out. I kind of want to play all of my rats. We're going to have some problems with flyers, but I guess we have the removal, so it's probably not a huge deal, right? We've got a lot of removal, too. I think we're cutting Survive the Night. I think we're going to cut the Inquisitor. I'm just going to cut kind of subpar creatures. I almost want to cut the Devilthorn Fox, too. I could cut the Unruly Mob instead. You pay the same mana. You get a 3/1. Or, I mean, this card gets better in the late game. I think we're going to cut the Macabre Waltz. It's cool, but I'm not into it. I actually kind of want to still play Tenacity. We'll see if that happens. Let's cut the Merciless Resolve. Let's cut the Ethereal Guidance. So we got to make 4 more cuts at least. Don't want to cut any removal. Oh, Alms of the Vein's gone. Could cut the Twins. It works with Concoction, Pale Rider, Call the Bloodline. That's 3 enablers for Twins. Kind of don't want to play the Angel of Deliverance, but I got to give it a try, right, to see how strong it is. Basically, my curve is so low that it seems out of place, doesn't it? But also, I'm not aggressive. So what does that mean? If I'm not aggressive and I have a low curve, can I still afford to play an 8-drop? I guess I probably can. We've got to make at least 3 cuts, though. The Fox versus the Mob. I guess the Mob's better in the late game. The Fox is more of an aggressive card, so I guess we'll cut the Fox. We have some human synergies, too, so I guess it makes sense. I got to make 2 more cuts now. Maybe the Ghoul Steed can go. Just doesn't seem that great. It's cool. I don't really like it that much. I mean, it comes back to the battlefield. I guess that's cool. We still have 15 creatures if you include the Call the Bloodline. So maybe we just cut a non-creature spell here. Which one, though? I don't know. Got all these buff spells. I guess Call the Bloodline doesn't have good synergy with Always Watching, but Always Watching is too good to cut. I kind of want to play as Tenacity. I guess it doesn't have great synergy with Call the Bloodline just because they've already got lifelink, but no one expects the Tenacity. I think that's the main thing. I might want to cut it, though. I still have like Sinister Concoction, Compulsion, Puncturing Light, Silver Strike, Throttle. And I really don't want to cut another creature. I think I'm running the minimum if I am going to try out the Angel. So, Tenacity versus... It just feels like Tenacity is probably the cut. But it can be very strong, I'm sure. Is there something less good? I don't think so. I kind of want all of my hard removal spells. Tenacity, like, requires creatures. I think Tenacity is really good. I have no idea what to cut for it. I think we're going to run all of this stuff, so we kind of need to, it's crunch time, and we got to make decisions here, so let us do this. I think we'll do 10-7. We do need double white, but I need to make sure we hit black early. So I think I'm going to do 10-7. All right. I'm not sure exactly what to rate this deck. I like it. I like the way it looks. Our curve is good. I don't know about synergies and how easily we can get Delirium. I think just to be safe, I'll give it a C. I think it's probably slightly worse than our last deck, but I don't know how much. So let's just give it a 74%. All right, we'll see you round one.